So, first off, as you know, I'm going live, but number two, I am doing it a completely different way where I don't have to unplug my computer, move furniture, wait for my old computer to come back on. Anyway, long story. I have been in the last weeks trying to figure out, because it's much easier to go live than uploading and blah 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 and all that kind of stuff. So I've been trying to figure out a way to do high quality videos. So my understanding is that this video is 1080p, 60 frames a second, but so this should be better than when I was going live with my computer. I went back at my videos and looking at the quality of my videos with going live, which was with my 9-year-old computer. I just didn't like it. So with this, I'm using my phone. So I don't know how it looks. Obviously it says it's 1080, so it should be better. And sorry, I'm just so frustrated, and I know you can pick up on that, but I've been just dealing with this. I don't know how many times I've been to the store purchasing stuff to try to use my good camera to do live video straight through, and that is next to impossible. I have ordered stuff, I've gone everywhere, asked everybody, I've done everything I could, and it will not work. It just simply won't. So yeah, you have to have all this software that you have to purchase. It's like almost $300 and blah blah blah. And anyway, here I am, and so I need to know if this is better video quality, number one. So I need to know that. The second thing, just remembering that this is that I can't see the chat. In settings, I turned the chat on for you guys, but I see nothing. I see the back of my camera. I don't even see my camera screen because I have to, this way it's going to be 720p. So I'm just looking at the back of my camera, but I turned on the chat. This should be higher quality, but I'm going to do this one and see how it goes. So here we go. I don't even know where to start. I don't. So I'll start with this. Easy enough. So I got some blood orange essential oil, and it is cold pressed from Italy, and it is absolutely full. So it is an essential oil, of course, but there's a difference with cold pressed, when they just take the peels and press them, and steam distillation, which introduces heat. So when you introduce heat and the steam goes up and over whatever, a lot of stuff stays behind. Whereas when you do a cold distillation, a lot of the not necessarily, the fats and esters, and I'm not sure if the esters stay, but it is definitely more complex. And the other part of is that it's a little bit stronger and a little bit richer and a little bit sweeter than sweet orange. You would think sweet orange would be a little bit sweeter, but it's actually blood orange. So I'll tell you, blood orange, probably, if you're doing this perfumery, you probably already know. The blood orange, they call it blood orange because it looks like blood. It's very, very red. And the inside of the pulp, all of that kind of stuff is a dark orange to red color. That is and I forgot the word, whatever. But that actually is it does not, has zero aroma. That's my point. It doesn't have anything to do with the aroma of blood orange. It is a chemical in there. I'm not going to call it an aroma chemical because there is zero aroma with that chemical. But what's interesting is that chemical is just not found in citruses orange, and that chemical is what gives it that red color. That's just an FYI, whatever. So a lot of people, I thought, oh, the red is, you know, part of the aroma and whatever. It has nothing to do with that. So that's really kind of cool to me. But I wanted to get some of this because I was doing some research before I even got this, and it just said that this was going to be a little bit richer and a little bit sweeter. So when I say I just got this, like I just literally just got it. So I don't even know how long it lasts on a test strip, but it is, and again, I have no idea with this video, I have no idea how you can see or whatever, but I'm gonna put it up here. Maybe it's against the white, but it is a dark yellow with an orange tint to it. My first thought, you took a peek. That's kind of what it's like, where it's super concentrated. But it has a yellow tint, but there's also a little bit of orange. Maybe you can see this. I don't know. I'm not sure. So it is a bright, super fresh, sweet. It does seem deeper. It seems like it has a little bit more complexity than the sweet orange. And I have a cold pressed sweet orange from Italy, but this is really amazing. It's really, really amazing. Oh, you're gonna be like, where did you get it? Where did you get it? I got it from Eden Botanicals. They have paperwork and it's pretty fresh. So just so you know. And the other reason I got it is it's not that expensive. Of course, it's a citrus oil, so it's not, but I thought blood orange would be really expensive, and it's not that expensive. But it being cold pressed and being from Italy, it's really a good price. I think it's, I'm not going to say, but I don't know, $10 for an ounce, $10 for a half ounce, something like that. But anyway, it's beautiful. So I thought I would share blood orange just because if you want to use a different orange, and that's why I got it. I wanted to be a little bit different and not just use orange essential oil. I wanted to be kind of how I am, which is getting something a little bit different. It's a little bit richer, a little bit sweeter, and turns out to me is really a lot. What have I been up to lately? I have definitely been making formulas. And when I say formulas, I mean I love accords. I love making accords, and I think last couple of my videos I talked a lot about like a note or the main component of and then just that fragrance with just a little bit of base if you want, or a lot, and then some stuff at the top, some top notes, that kind of a thing, whatever. So I've just been creating some heart bases, a couple of top bases, and a couple of base bases, and they've turned out really well because I had from New York ask me to send him like a top note, middle note kind of a thing, and that like all people could use, so I had to kind of get generic on it. But anyway, so I was doing that as well, and so I'm like, hey, wait a minute, I want to do some more heart notes that are like this, heart notes that are like this, heart notes that are like that. They're all completely different. So again, I talk about this a lot. I go through my old formulas, like I will pull, this is just my small little one, but and I do formulas, like a full formula in here as well. So I just do little formulas here. I'll go back and check them, and I have this size as well, the 5 ml. So I've gone back and just one at a time I will look at the number, pull out my book, find it, but I won't look. I just find the page. I'll take my formula out, and I will open it up, smell. I will tell myself, because I have no one here to talk to or tell or to smell any of my stuff. Literally, it's so frustrating. Oh my God, I was so frustrated today. They have all these test strips out here ready for people to smell, and I have no one. So I take them to the grocery store and whatever, and people smell stuff. But I will smell it and tell myself, I get this, blah, 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 whatever, all this kind of stuff. And then I will look down to see what I put in it, because I don't remember. I really won't remember. I have too many formulas. So I will do that, and I've done this before, but I color code stuff as well. So if I really like something, I will do a solid color on the top, or I will do a heart on the top. The other thing that I do is that's a B for base. So this is just whole base. This is a ginger fruit base. Oh my God, I love it. Ugh, I love it. And then, yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I will do. Here's another one that I really like. So I just colored the whole top. That way, when I look down, I have some visuals. So there's some that are just pure white, and that's just like nothing. And then I do like an X on stuff if it's just disgusting and nasty. But the other thing that I have been good about and have been doing is I go back, and when I do what I was just talking about, I will go in and write notes about it. Seems super strong. Probably want to, all of mine are at 100%. I probably want to dilute it to 5% or 8% or 10%. 15 is just going to be too much. And then I will take ones that I think are going to be really amazing that I want to dilute down to like a 10% or whatever. And that's what these are. Like here's an orange flower heart base at 10%. So I diluted that heart note down is at 100% to a 10%. So I can smell this. And this is a heart note, meaning you can just take this and decorate it with other things. And see, I wish you guys could smell it. Ugh, I hate it. I wish you were here. I really do. So if I start mentioning people, I'm gonna just leave people out, and I hate that, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So Alora, just thank you very much. I know we talked the other day, and I appreciate that, and it was really talking with you. And Amy Thompson, I know I have a friend, Ann Thompson. Amy Thompson, thank you. I appreciate you. And Miss Roxana, you two texting me and that kind of stuff. I appreciate it. I love it. It's really awesome. And yeah, so that's where I get started on talking about people, and that's where I feel I'm gonna feel guilty because I'm gonna leave people out. So sorry, I am the worst about names and remembering people, and especially being put on the spot like that, where I put myself on the spot and talking about people. So anyway, this basically is just a test. Maybe you learned some stuff about blood orange essential oil. That's really nice. Oh yeah, I would really recommend it a lot. I really like it a lot. I do. It's not that expensive. Cold pressed. I love cold pressed. If you can find cold pressed. If it is cold pressed, you'd be like, well, how will I know if it's cold pressed? If it's cold pressed, the company will put that on the bottle because it's a big deal. So if it is, it will say cold pressed. But most essential oils are done with steam distillation, so they'll just say steam distilled. Hopefully they'll say steam distilled. There's some company, yeah, if they're reputable, it's going to say either way. It's not just going to say an essential oil. It'll tell you where it's from. It's going to tell you, you know, how it was done, you know, cold pressed or whatever. But anyway, so if you could, my people, let me know if this is good quality. I have no idea. I couldn't see myself, so I don't know if my head is cut off. I don't know about the sound, all of that kind of stuff. But I just needed to do this and put something out there, let you know that I'm alive and I'm thinking of you, and hopefully if this works for you, I will start again. My plan is to do like I've been doing in the past, where I will take 2 or 3 materials. Sometimes I hate doing one material per video. Ugh. But take like 2 or 3 materials and go over them and then tell you how to use them in a formula. That is my plan. So let me know of some materials that you like don't have, or that you have and are completely confused about and are like, what do I do with this? Like, I am confused with this. I don't know how to use it. I don't understand it. So let me know. And there was one the other day where I was just like, I don't get this material. I don't understand it. I'm still having issues with it, and I still don't understand it. So, but anyway, let me know, and I'll go over some things that you want me to go over with. Also, if you have some different questions or whatever, let me know, and I will, I want to, before I go, I always love doing this, but like, I'm going to pick one new, besides the blood orange, one new aroma chemical I really love, and I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? What? And then, you guys are probably going to be mad, but because I think I've done this before, but Emeraldine, Emeraldine. It's from the company of PFW. I love it. It's like a fresh green leaf with fruity citrus, and it's amazing because you put it with, go in your quote typical masculine fragrance, the dihydromercenol, think that kind of stuff. This goes really good with it, but this goes really well with your white florals that you know I love. But this can also go with rose and jasmine and tuberose, and well, I know that's white floral, but any of your magnolia, all that kind of stuff. And it has a tiny bit of fruit in the background that's just laid out flat. This I must have. I love it. It's so gorgeous. It's so nice. It's a beautiful, it's not like grass. It's not like that at all. It's just, it's a rounded green that is put on a plate of fruit. Really, it's kind of what it's like. It's not like a forest green. It's almost in between. If you went in a floral shop and you got some of the leaves from roses, and some stems from different flowers, and put them all together, but you laid all of that greenery on top of different types of fruit, and went down to smell it, and the fruit comes through so fresh. Emeraldine. Oh my gosh, it is so forgiving. It's so beautiful, and it's so versatile. That's why I love it. So there you go. I might have to go back and kind of edit some of this because I have to get up and stop the whole thing. So thank you so much for being here. I completely plan on doing a bunch of videos. I hope this video is working and doing well, because otherwise I just don't know what to do, but I hope it works. I hope this is working. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your love and your support. And if you like this, give me a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, please click subscribe and then click on the bell, and that will just let you know every time I upload a video or I'm going live. It will let you know immediately. So be sure to hit the bell, and I will see you. It works. I'm going to do some videos tonight. So put your questions in or your materials that you want me to go over, and I love you guys. Have a good night.